Have you ever wondered how your favorite cheese is made? Well, buckle up, because we're about to embark on a fascinating journey from the dairy farm to your dining table. Cheese, a beloved staple in many of our diets, graces the tables of countless cuisines around the world. From the creamy brie of France to the sharp cheddar of England, from Italy's robust Parmigiano Reggiano to the squeaky curds of Canadian poutine, cheese is truly a global delight. Its versatility and variety are a testament to the ingenuity of our ancestors, who discovered the art of cheesemaking thousands of years ago. Each type of cheese undergoes a unique process, involving careful selection of milk, precise control of temperature and timing, and often a touch of regional flair. So whether you're a casual cheese lover or a serious connoisseur, get ready for a deep dive into the world of dairy and cheese. Today we'll uncover the mystery behind the making of dairy and cheese. Our journey begins at the dairy farm, the birthplace of all dairy products. Here, amidst the serenity of the countryside, the process of creating your favorite dairy products begins with the most essential ingredient, milk. Dairy farming is an intricate process, and it starts with the feed. You see, the type of feed cows consume plays a pivotal role in determining the quality and taste of the milk they produce. Cows are often fed a balanced diet of hay, grain, silage, and proteins, as well as trace minerals and vitamins. This diet not only ensures the cow's health, but also influences the richness and flavor of the milk. It's a meticulous process, and farmers take great care to provide their cows with the best possible nourishment. Now let's delve a bit deeper into the milking process. In the past, milking was a labor-intensive task performed manually. However, the advent of technology has revolutionized this process. Today, many dairy farms employ automated milking systems. These systems allow cows to decide when they want to be milked, offering them a sense of autonomy and reducing stress. Automation also ensures the milking process is consistent, gentle, and efficient, which is crucial for maintaining the quality of the milk. Moreover, the milking process is carried out under stringent hygienic conditions. After the cows are milked, the milk is quickly cooled to a low temperature to inhibit bacterial growth. It's then stored in bulk tanks until it's time for collection. The collected milk is a raw material, brimming with potential. It can be transformed into a multitude of dairy products, from the fresh milk in your morning cereal to the rich, creamy cheese on your pizza. But before it reaches your table, the milk must journey further. Once the milk is collected, it's time to transport it to the dairy plant. This is where the transformation process truly begins, turning simple milk into a world of delectable dairy delights. Welcome to the dairy plant, where raw milk undergoes several operations to become the products we love. From the farm, the raw milk embarks on a fascinating journey of transformation. It's here in the dairy plant that the magic happens, turning the liquid gold into the dairy products we can't resist. This journey involves a trio of essential processes: pasteurization, homogenization, and separation. Let's break down these processes one by one. Firstly, we have pasteurization. Named after the French scientist Louis Pasteur, this process heats the milk at high temperatures to kill off harmful bacteria. It's like a protective shield, ensuring the milk you consume is safe and healthy. Pasteurization doesn't just protect us from potential diseases, it also extends the milk's shelf life, meaning you can enjoy that glass of milk or dollop of cream for longer. Next up, we have homogenization. This process ensures that the milk fats are evenly distributed throughout the milk, preventing them from separating and rising to the top. It's kind of like a great mixer at a party, making sure everyone mingles. Thanks to homogenization, each sip of milk is consistently smooth and creamy. Lastly, we have separation. This process divides the milk into two components: skim milk and cream. It's like a sorting machine, allocating the fats to one side and the proteins to the other. This separation is crucial for creating different types of dairy products. For instance, the cream can be churned into butter or whipped into a heavenly topping for your favorite dessert, while the skim milk can be used to produce lower-fat dairy products. Each of these processes plays a vital role in ensuring the safety, quality, and versatility of our dairy products. They work together in harmony, transforming the humble raw milk into a symphony of flavors and textures. Now that our milk is ready, it's time to transform it into cheese. The magic happens here, in the cheesemaking room. Let's delve into the fascinating world of cheesemaking, where milk is transformed into a symphony of flavors and textures. It all starts with the heroine of our story, the milk, which is warmed up gently to a specific temperature, providing an ideal environment for the next stage. Enter the starter cultures, microscopic heroes that start the fermentation process. These cultures are not just any bacteria, but specific strains that determine the final taste and texture of the cheese. They feast on the lactose in milk, converting it into lactic acid. This process, known as acidification, changes the milk's pH and prepares it for the next step. Now, it's time to introduce another key player, rennet. Rennet is an enzyme that coagulates the milk, turning it from a liquid into a semi-solid mass. This is the birth of what we call curd. The curd is then cut into small pieces, a process that allows whey, the watery part of the milk, to separate from the curd. The size of the curd pieces can affect the hardness of the cheese, with smaller pieces leading to harder cheeses. Once the whey is drained off, the curds are molded into the desired shape. They can be pressed to remove more whey and make the cheese firmer. This is where the cheese begins to take on its final form, but it's still not quite there yet. The next stage is salting, a crucial step that not only enhances the flavor but also acts as a preservative, preventing unwanted bacteria from taking over. The cheese can be salted by adding salt directly to the curds or by soaking the cheese in a brine solution. But the cheese is not ready to be savored just yet. It needs time to mature, to develop its unique characteristics. This is the aging process, also known as affinage, where the cheese is stored under specific conditions of temperature and humidity. The aging period can range from a few weeks to several years, depending on the type of cheese. During this time, the cheese undergoes remarkable transformations. The starter cultures continue their work, breaking down the proteins and fats in the cheese, which results in a complex array of flavors and textures. Some cheeses develop a rind, others might form crystals, and some may even grow blue or white molds. Each type of cheese has its own aging process, its own journey of transformation. And there you have it, the magical journey from milk to cheese. Each step is a dance of science and art, a harmony of processes that have been honed over centuries. It's a testament to our human ingenuity, our ability to transform a simple ingredient like milk into a world of flavors and textures. After weeks or even months of aging, our cheese is finally ready to be enjoyed. From the dairy farm to your plate, every step in the process contributes to the unique and delicious taste of cheese. It's a journey of transformation that begins with the simplest of ingredients and ends with an array of flavors and textures that tantalize our taste buds. Let's take a moment to appreciate the versatility of cheese. It's a culinary chameleon, effortlessly blending into a wide array of dishes, adding depth and richness wherever it's used. From the savory layer it adds to lasagnas and pizzas, to the creamy indulgence it brings to macaroni and cheese, its presence is always cherished. And let's not forget the starring roles cheese plays. The tangy bite of feta in a Greek salad, the velvety melt of brie on a cheese board, or the sharp kick of blue cheese crumbled atop a steak. Each variety of cheese brings its own unique personality to the table, and the possibilities for pairing and experimenting are endless. But the joy of cheese extends beyond its culinary uses. There's an undeniable satisfaction in understanding the journey your favorite cheese has taken. Knowing that the sharp cheddar on your sandwich began as fresh milk on a dairy farm, was transformed at a dairy plant, and was carefully crafted by cheesemakers, brings a whole new level of appreciation. This knowledge allows us to savor not just the taste, but the craft and tradition behind every bite. It's a testament to the magic of transformation, from simple ingredients to complex flavors. And it's a reminder of the care and passion that goes into creating the foods we love. So the next time you find yourself enjoying a piece of cheese, take a moment to remember its journey. Remember the dairy farm, the dairy plant, and the cheesemaker who crafted it. Savor the complexity of its flavors and the craftsmanship that went into its making. Next time you enjoy a piece of cheese, remember the journey it took to reach your plate. And that concludes our journey into the world of dairy and cheese production.